Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you are so very welcome indeed. Now, do I see a little malfunction, bra malfunction there? No, it's okay. It's okay. What am I wearing? I am wearing Calvin Klein monochrome, my darlings. Monochrome. Are we living and loving? Let me turn around so that you can see. Just very simple, very loose, and very happy. I put a little hairband in my hair today. It's growing, and I put like a little skinny necklace, and that's it, with some orange, maybe a little too orange. Let me just dab that down. Much better. So how are you, my darlings? How is life? What's shaking, what's baking? Well, these Coldplay cheaters, the cheater couples, it keeps going on and on and on and on. What are you talking about? I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Astronomer CEO plans to sue Coldplay for emotional distress and invasion of privacy. Goes on to say Astronomer CEO, who was caught cheating with his HR head at the Coldplay concert, is reportedly considering suing the band and the event organizers. Byron is reportedly citing emotional distress. I can see that. I really can't see that. Emotional distress and invasion of privacy, as he did not consent to being filmed or publicly humiliated. He reportedly believes that Coldplay made him a meme. You're absolutely right. As per report by Reality T, Chris Martin laughed out loud hearing about the lawsuit, as one cannot expect privacy at a public event with cameras all around. Astronomer HR head Kristen Cabot has also resigned after the Kiss Cam scandal. It goes on. When I tell you that Astronomer, they are messy. Astronomer hires Gwyneth Paltrow, who happens to be Chris Martin's ex-wife. Do you see how this is going on and on and on? In an ad after the CEO's cheating scandal, she's the ex-wife of Coldplay's leading singer Chris Martin. I met her in Beverly Hills with her daughter Apple. Well, Apple was much younger then. This was years ago. It goes on to say Astronomer is poking fun at its recent viral fame by hiring celebrity Gwyneth Paltrow, I wonder for how much, as a temporary spokesperson following the Coldplay Kiss Cam scandal and the resignations of the CEO. In the wake of the scandal, the tech company cheekily hired Chris Martin's ex to answer the questions we all wanted to know about data operations. You know, it's an AI company, and I already know that Byron wishes so badly that he could have just said, it wasn't me, it was AI. But here he is, and he really has to go through it. That's all I can say. Andy, my darling, you are very much a narcissist. You don't even take accountability for what you have done. You have imposed unforeseen trauma to your wife. Let's start there. Forget about you, buffoon. Your wife had no parts of this. She was an honest, loyal, sweet wife. At least that's how it looked on the outside. She wasn't cheating or sleeping with anybody. You were. You brought all of this heat and attention to her, to the point that she had to drop your last name on Facebook because she only had about 300-400 friends, until you now decided that you couldn't put your Willy Wonka in one place and she inherited 10,000. I mean, talking about an influencer who does not want to be an influencer. This is where Meghan found herself. Not Meghan Markle, Meghan, your wife. You cannot sue him, and if you sue him, you're going to go further down this rabbit hole. You're on a slippery slope. I give you the advice. Catch your breath, acknowledge what you have done, and find a way to monetize it. Find a way to go ahead and monetize this scandal of which you brought upon yourself by sleeping with the head of HR, human resources, where you guys, Kristen, you are in charge of how to hold behavior and decorum at the workplace. Instead, you are tearing out your pants or pushing your panties to the side for a little tickle fancy. I can imagine how this is going on. And everybody has said it. I was one of the first, that this was not brand new, that this relationship was not new news, that you guys had gone from hotel rooms to private spaces to going out for lunches, for dinner, for breakfast, for really showcasing your relationship at the workplace, of which now Astronomer wants to find out a couple of things. Did you use Astronomer funds to go for this Coldplay, yes, event? Because that right there, you got to return. Did you flaunt this relationship in front of other Astronomer workers? That's also a situation that they've got to take into consideration, and they want to know the Astronomer guidelines for all of this horse and pony show, tickle fancy, third leg, Willy Wonka, doodah. You brought the whole astronomy to the forefront, and they are thinking clearly because you were not. And they said to themselves, you know what, wait. How can we monetize this? How can we put ourselves on a global platform? Perhaps this is the ticket that we are looking for. We did not know it might come in the form of Andy Byron and his little, squeeze Christian, but we'll take it. But we'll take it. And you have the flagrant audacity, the audacity of you to come and say that you want to sue Chris Martin. You came to his show. You came to a public space. You were squeezing under the boobage another woman that was not your wife. You did not take into consideration her husband. This is all karma for you. This is all punishment for you, Byron, because you are stupid, even though you're smart, because you don't have street sense, not at all. And then you now feel entitled. That's another thing. You're entitled. After all, it was my private thing. It was my this, it was my that. Do you know nothing of it was yours? The space that you were in is not yours. The woman that you were holding, she's not yours to hold. You deserve it all. I want you to be rinsed out like a washing machine. I want you to be washed this way and washed that way, because you won't sit down and be quiet. That's one. And when you do talk, you're talking gibberish. You sound like somebody who is completely off their rockers. Christian, this is who you chose? I don't know why. Because he's prolonging this. Meanwhile, we saw you're watering your garden. And she really was. She wasn't doing anything but. And you are trying to be quiet. And the man that you were sleeping with, other than your husband, is out here prolonging your anguish, of which you deserve. I don't have respect for cheaters. I just don't. Like I said, you cannot eat your cake and have it. You want to have a front of the house while you have a behind of the house. That is disease that you could give to your husband, HIV and the like. You could have given it to him, because you don't know where Andy has been. You don't know where Andy is going to. If he's cheating with his wife on you, do you think that you're the only one he's sleeping with? Did you ever put that into consideration? Into your bucket. That's it. Your stinky, inky, cemented bucket. And your poor innocent husband has no idea. He thinks I have a beautiful woman, a wife, mother of my children, and this is what you're doing. And I got really angry because you did it at a public space, because you were not in a hotel room, because it wasn't as if that you had aliases, you had wigs, you had sunglasses, where you go in first, then I will come in second. You were in a public space with no regard for the two families, for your two separate children. You had no regard for how it was going to turn out for them. There are 6 other people plus extended family members that have been hurt by your selfishness, because you have an ick. Because that's what it is. It's just an ick. And I have to report this story again and 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 again. You disgusting pair. That's what you are. You're a disgusting pair. I don't understand the cheating. I swear I do not. I've been married 17 years. And if I don't feel a certain way, Ula, sign here. I'll sign here. That's it. I just know. I just don't. You cheat on your families. And it's a shock for Christine's husband and Andy's wife, because they woke up loving their spouses. and they are still going to bed loving their spouses, but they're hurt. It's not a quick fix. Divorce him and get all of his money. That will come later on. They are going to now say within themselves, what did I do? What did I do to get this public humiliation? You've humiliated them. They have to work through this. Or did you not think about that? That's why, Andy, you need to shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. You did wrong. Take accountability for it. And shut up and stay to the side. Stay to the side. Your buffoonery is what got you here. And I'm so sorry, Christy is not that attractive to me. She's not pretty at all to me. She's not. What was she doing in bed? That's what I want to know. Because your wife, Megan, is prettier than her. That's somebody else's front door, I think. You know? I'm going to call it like it is. It's very bad. It's very, very, very bad. It's very bad. And because it goes on, people just think it's a casual thing. And so it loses the impact of what it really is. It's bad. And I hope you get punished terribly. 110%. I know you're all waiting for the video. You know, yes, my darling, it's coming. I'm just waiting for all of the content. I'm waiting to get all of the content, and then we will go. Okay? All of my love, my darlings. Do not forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, and I will see you sooner than later. Let me know if we should do some styling videos. Yes. I'm really enjoying my wardrobe because it's all new again. So I'm wearing old stuff that has become new stuff, and I have a whole bunch of stuff I'm taking to my alterations lady. It's so much fun. I'm crying because they're packing up, my alterations lady. After 30 years in the business, they are going out of business. She said, you know, COVID was the first hit. People are working from home more, and so nobody is dry cleaning their suits as much. It's so sad because, you know, Leah, I love you. You did magic for my wardrobe, and I'm going to miss you. So, you know, all of my love. All right, guys, I gotta go. I have a lunch meeting, and I'm going to have dessert. Yes. And I will also show you what I eat in a day. I don't think it's what I eat in a day. It's what I eat in a week, because I still have my treats. Yes, I do. I just don't have it every day. I have it once a week, and I thoroughly enjoy it. All right, gotta go. Bye.
The value of the information that we were given. So it's not overwhelming. It was very clearly laid out. It was accessible, even for someone that's not familiar with public relations.
Now I'm leaving, feeling more PR ready. What I thought I knew, I now know more. What I came to do, I've done so much more.
If you are serious about really growing your business or growing your brand, then like this is really this is a must.
And I love the fact that I came away from it feeling and knowing that I now have a clear pathway for the things I want to do next for my business.
I'm literally in awe.
I feel like I can pitch. There's so many platforms that I've wanted to go on, so many podcasts or just things that I thought I can only dream about. But in this retreat and just through the classes and the sessions, I really learned how to actually reach out to those platforms, to those huge platforms.
Know that when it comes to PR, Nina gonna put you together, okay? During our sessions, how she walked us through the playbook and she had us complete tasks. It gave us a sense of clarity.
Nina, you did that. You brought a group of amazing women together and you helped us bond, see our worthiness. And yeah, it was everything I could have dreamed of and more.
Yes, it's really been a unforgettable experience.
This is by far the most impactful few days I've had in a very long time.
Nina, you have no idea how profoundly your journey has impacted my journey.
Don't even think about not signing